Chase Lewis. I'm kind of the head of sales and finance at the brewery. Family business, but so we all pitch in, on everything, creatively, cleaning. But I handle sales and finance at Tupps. So we started in 2013, home brewing out of the, basically the back of my dad's house. My dad, Tupper, my brother, we all get together on weekends, brewed on this 20-gallon rig that they had bought on Craigslist. As the years go by, they realize that you can't make good beer with shitty equipment, and so you buy another thing, another tool, another toy. It gets better, but still sucks. And then eventually you build a walk-in cooler in the garage for temperature control for fermentation. Blah blah blah. It grows into a whole thing. And I think at some point, we all kind of looked at them and said, "What are we doing here?" In the back of their minds, though, I think if you had gotten them to be honest over a couple of beers, they would have said, "We have a vision here. We want to do something eventually." And so, my take on it, being I was living in Chicago at the time, was let's brew crazy beers. Let's brew fun beers, homebrew style, right? But they just wanted to keep brewing the same old beers over and over again. And I think that's because in their minds, back in 2013, their vision was to do this at some point professionally. So it kind of grew from there, and then 2014 we started construction. 2015 we opened our doors, and it's been crazy ever since. Yeah, I mean, the craft beer community is a really interesting group of collection of breweries, let's say, because everybody on the production side are just very helpful and encouraging and nice, and when you're new and you don't have a following and you don't your beer, you're trying to figure out quality issues and learn and gain customers, and you really can lean on other brewers in the industry. And it's really kind of unique in that sense because if we manufactured lawn mowing equipment, our competitors would be like, I don't know, go away, probably rightfully so, but the craft beer community is just different, and we've lent grain and hops, and we've borrowed grain and hops, and we've done co-brews with people to help, and here's how to use the equipment. We bought it from the same equipment manufacturer. Here's what I've learned using it. What have you guys learned? And that's been really helpful for us and for others. And I would also say that not just from the production side of things, but the customers, the people who just love craft beer in North Texas, have been wanting this for so long. Not us in particular, but just the industry to grow up and be better, and have been incredibly supportive of every brewery, really. Breweries make bad beer from time to time. Give them the benefit of the doubt and support them as a business owner, and they're going to grow up and they're going to get better, and we're all going to get better. And as an industry, 6-7 years down the road, I mean, look where we are now compared to where we were back then. I mean, you've got so many great breweries doing so many great things, and I think a lot of credit goes to the consumer in North Texas, just wanting to be supportive and come out to the brewery and try the beer and enjoy the live music, and just kind of keep encouraging us to do what we're doing. And now as the industry's grown up over the last decade or so, I mean, I think we're all feeling the rewards of that. A lot of really cool breweries doing a lot of really cool stuff. I think the first time people walk into Tupps are a little bit surprised. We have a 15,000 square foot building. When you walk in, the first thing you see is all the equipment. You walk right into it, and you make an immediate left. This big, huge bar, all kinds of open space. We basically pilfered this 120-year-old cotton producing facility where all this old metal and wood that they can't use as they rehab it, we've turned into the bar and the stage and the mill room and the bathrooms. And so what was a 1950s construction flat storage building is now this super vibrant, really cool, old, eclectic collection of broken down nonsense that somehow still feels comfortable and fun and a really neat place to hang out. So it's a great way to learn more about who we are, rather than just an admittedly kind of straightforward IPA can. I mean, how much do you learn about us from seeing that? I love it. I think it's great. It's clean. It's classic. It sells really well. But you come out here and you see what we're doing here, and you're like, oh, okay, this is cool. I get it. These guys are fun, and they have a cool vision. So, The beer I drink the most of is probably National Standard. It's just tasty and it's light, and it's just I've just been drinking that so much lately. It's tough to answer that because different beer for the different occasions. DDH put us on the map. I have absolutely so much love for DDH, and I love every variant we come out with and trying them every month. And credit goes to my brother on executing all these awesome DDHs and variants. I have a soft spot in my heart for juice pack, though. That's probably my favorite. I drink it a ton. I go to it all the time. I would probably say that's my favorite.
Right on.
Just that, come check us out. If you're in North Texas, stop by. It's such a fun place to hang out. If you're not around North Texas, check out the website. I think that when you see us, our faces are on the website. When you see the space, whether it's a picture or not, you kind of get a sense for who we are. I would also say that, like we were talking about earlier, it's not about the next geographic play. It's not about expansion for the sake of expansion. I mean, we want to be in Oklahoma because we love Oklahoma. We want to be in Oklahoma. We all went to school in Oklahoma. Tupper ran a business in Oklahoma for years. It in a way felt like coming home. And so I would want to convey that to people that, this isn't sales for sales sake. We really have a commitment and a connection to the state of Oklahoma and are happy to be there. So.